Number 3. Another evil parent that came on Steve's show was
Oh shit. This story here pissed me off. Like I saw the clip and immediately I just wanted to look her down and just be ashamed. What's happening, people? It's your boy Blaze here, back at you with another one for Venomous Reactions. And today we got something from the compilator, the worst parents at the Steve Wilkos Show. Yo, man, when it comes to like worst guests, Steve Wilkos does not hold back for anybody. And you can only imagine the terrifying stories that involves parents. Oh, he holds nothing back. Like, if you're doing wrong by your kids, like, he is going to light into your ass until you feel it. Pause on that. I know y'all sickos out there is like, what the hell is he talking about? But if you're not familiar with the Steve Wilkos Show, you're going to get familiar with it today. So, without further ado, we're going to check this out from the compilator, Worst Parents at the Steve Wilkos Show. Let's check it out. Whew, I'm ready for it.
Oh my God! You get the hell off my stage!
We have seen many cases
Yep.
unfold on the Steve Wilkos Show, but the most disturbing ones are where parents cause problems for their children. In today's video,
That they
we
do.
will see the 5 dirtiest parent-child moments on the Steve Wilkos Show.
Oh, man.
Number 1. One of the
This is gonna
dirtiest
be insane.
parent-child cases was discussed when Nicole came on the show. She said that her mother, Cindy, was dating her husband, Bruce. It not only shocked the audience, but Steve as well.
You see what I mean? like, as much as Steve does these type of stories, I'm surprised like crime shows don't get inspired by this. Like, you know, like Chicago PD or Chicago Fire or any of the Law and Order franchises. like, bro. Like, bro, this is straight out of a crime show. Like, how do you go about dating your daughter's husband? Where in the universe does that work? Like, someone please, like, help me make it make sense, because right now I'm losing brain cells as we speak. Oh my God.
And what added insult to injury was the fact that Nicole's husband was abusive and had physically hurt her several times, which Nicole's mother was well aware of.
You say he abused you. How did he abuse
I'm done.
Well,
I'm
he
done.
hit me, he choked me, he put cigarettes out on me, and stomped my legs.
He stomped your legs. He put cigarettes out on you. Slapped you around.
What the
And
what
was
the
your
hell
mother
is
aware
you
that he abused
thinking?
you?
Yes,
And does your mother have sex with your husband?
yes.
Talking
Wow.
about her mother's betrayal, Nicole said,
It is so overwhelming.
Oh my
You know,
God.
I felt
This
so
is too
betrayed
much.
because I actually thought we had a good relationship going at this time.
Oh, you thought. And while you was thinking that, she was secretly banging your husband. The same husband that was abusive to you. And what makes matters worse is that she was aware of it. And she still continued to sleep with him. Like, lady, you need help. Lady, I got one word for you. Lithium. Get help.
It shocked me, but there was things that Bruce said that made it not so shocking. Like,
Oh my God.
Bruce and Cindy knew each other before he knew me.
have a look at how Nicole confronted her mother.
How can you do this to me? How? Really? Do you know
You're
how
not
bad this
with
hurts
him.
me? Do you know how bad this hurts me?
Well, I'm sorry, but I thought you was done with him.
Done with him or not, he is still my husband.
Get a divorce.
And what good is that gonna do? Get a divorce so y'all can get married? Is there feelings?
I'm trying real hard to not be super raw and uncut, but I can't do it anymore. This lady right here is a complete bitch. Like, you want your daughter to get a divorce so you can continue to sleep with her abusive husband. Now, did it not click into your brain that if he was abusive to your daughter, he's gonna be abusive to you? And that's not even the focal point. Like, it's your daughter's husband, for Christ's sake. Let me stop before I get a headache. Woo!
Feelings for him? Yeah.
Cindy's attitude towards her daughter shocked everyone. She even picked Bruce over her daughter.
If
that's
I
what
told,
it takes.
if I
No
told
no
you
shock
right
there.
now, it was him or me.
That's the way you feel, then.
Is it
I
him
guess
or me?
it's him.
Hybrid work is better with Lucid, the
No
visual
shock there.
collaboration suite. Brainstorm visually on an infinite canvas.
Get this
As
out
if
of
this
here.
wasn't enough, Cindy even kissed Bruce in front of everyone.
Grimy. That's a grimy ass mom, bro. Wow.
After seeing this, Steve felt disgusted and kicked Bruce off the stage.
You don't love me. I don't love you. It should have never happened. Okay?
Who cares? Hey, who
Yeah.
cares? She's
She's
lucky
happy.
not to be with you.
She's happy.
It's over. She wants
Are
her
you
mom.
happy?
This isn't about you anymore. This is about her mother.
Yeah, it really is.
Basically, it.
It makes
Hey,
it,
dog,
makes it-
get off my stage. Get off my stage.
Yep. Steve's reaction was basically my reaction because I would have kicked his ass off the stage myself. Like, bro, do you have no shame? I mean, do you have any ounce of remorse? Like, you abused her daughter and then got with the mother. And you don't care how that affects her. Like, it's dudes like this that make me want to just, like, reach across the screen, like, like I'm gonna pull a ghost stat, like I'm a Floyd Mayweather his ass off the stage, like, bro, what? The world we live in, is sad.
Number 2. There's no doubt that it was a classic example of a bad parent. But an even more
Yep.
disturbing story opened up when Brittany came on the show and revealed her disastrous past. Brittany said that when she was only 12 years old,
Huh?
she was molested by her father, someone Brittany thought to be her hero and protector.
There
Wow.
was a night that I was sick, and my
That's
father had mixed up some
these stories here is
NyQuil
depressing.
with some alcohol and told me to drink it. I did. I immediately started throwing up because of the alcohol.
Why
and
would you
everything.
offer
I
a
ended up
12-year-old
going to sleep.
alcohol?
I woke up in the middle of the night with
It's parents like these that make me, yo, I would love to be a security at Steve Wilkos Show. But knowing me, I could get away with punching the guy out or anything like that. But it'll be nice. It'll be nice to be like, bruh, you are sick in the head. You are sick in the head and you need help. Now, you can try it again if you want to, but you have to go through me. But these stories here. Woo!
my father taking my pants off and performing oral sex on me.
And after that night, things only got worse.
He was molesting me a couple times a week until I actually lost my virginity. And then after that, it started being penetration and then oral sex being performed on him. There was
God,
many
man.
nights that I did cry myself to sleep.
Although Brittany's father had passed away
This is
long ago,
insane.
she was still recovering from her wounds.
Everything I looked up to, everything. And I told myself, before the abuse started, I told
Yeah,
myself,
that look on Steve's
I
face
wanna
says
grow
it
up and
all.
be just like my father was a police officer. I want to grow up and be like my father. Steve, I'm telling you, if he was in front of you, he would never know that this is him.
When Steve asked how did she feel about her father after the abuse, this is what Brittany said.
I'm a daddy's girl. 100%. After all the abuse, he was everything I had. I'm a daddy's girl. Like, he was
Damn.
all I had. I didn't.
Yeah, with that type of scenario, is pretty much like if that's all you had and that person is causing you like long term damage, it's hard to get away from that. And to those that got away from it and is able to talk about it and speak up about it, yo, keep talking your story, because not only you're gaining support, you're gaining an audience that is going to tune in and listen and soak in everything and return it with support. Like, you got this, you can recover from it. And that's real.
Have really any family.
When you think about him now, what's your feelings
I
about him?
cringe. I cringe.
Another
I
heartbreaking
would
task
assume
for
so.
Brittany was making her husband believe her story. This is how Brittany's husband explained his dilemma.
I didn't really know what to say because, one part, I'm like, where the hell is this coming from? Like, this guy's been your hero. Now you're telling me this. Where's this coming from?
So you were really confused.
Yeah, and then, like, I'm also fighting with myself in my head because I don't want to hurt her feelings more. So.
And to make her husband believe that she was
I
telling the
get it,
truth,
but
Brittany took a
still.
lie detector test. Have a look at its results.
You took a lie detector test, and we asked you, when you were a minor, did your father ever have sexual intercourse with you? You answered yes. When you were a minor, did your father ever perform oral sex on you? You answered yes.
Just
The
hearing
results
those
came
stories
back
can
the
bring
same
back
to each
past
one of those three
scars.
questions, and it came back that Brittany told the truth.
Number 3. Another evil parent that came on Steve's show was
shit. This story here pissed me off. Like, I saw the clip and immediately I just wanted to look her down and just be ashamed. Oh my god. You gonna hear about that story. But that last one, I mean, I can somewhat understand where he's coming from. Like, you know what? This came out of nowhere, but under the same breath, that's your wife. Like, she would not lie about anything as traumatic as this just to get sympathy. Like, if you don't take the word of your wife, like that can uncover a whole lot of trust issues that you have. I mean, don't beat me up for it. That's just my thoughts. That's just my thought and opinion.
Janelle admitted that she started abusing her own son when he was only 6 months old, and this abuse continued for 5 years. But what made her even eviler was the lack of shame and remorse in Janelle's eyes while admitting her crime.
I'm here.
Exactly. Her story pissed me off. Like, if you only knew.
Because I've been abusive to my son since he was about 6 months. When he was about 6 months.
How do you live
he
with
was
yourself?
crying. For a long time, he was getting on my nerves, so I taped his mouth up and I put him in the closet. The closet was only about this big. And then I went
You are insane!
2 hours later, I woke up and I remembered that he was in the closet and he was sleeping. He was laying on the floor.
As Janelle kept confessing, her story got worse.
He could be crying
And worse,
for whatever
and
reason, or
worse.
he could be laughing. I would still smack him. When he was about 4, I smacked him. I beat him up pretty bad, and I said, "Go sleep in the trash, because that's where you sleep. You trash, just like your father. You just like your father." Then I went to sleep again, and I left him there.
And Janelle did all of that just because she hated her ex.
Because he looked just like his father.
And that gives you all the excuse in the world to treat your child like garbage. Woo-wee. Now you see what the hell I'm talking about. Like this story, don't you just want to reach across the screen and just give her like a good whole? Mm, I'm I'm not even gonna finish that thought. Let's just continue on. Yeah.
I didn't see him as my son. I saw him as his son. That's how I could do. He was smiling at me. He was telling me he loved me. And I was hating him, just looking at him.
And as if she did a great deed by calling the DHS, Janelle said.
I could have kept abusing him. I would have did it. Nobody really knew. But I called DHS to come get him.
But he knew, right? He knew he was.
That is why I made him go.
And how long did this take? 4 years?
5.
5 years. Well,
5
I stopped
years.
abuse after 5 years.
You're not me.
No, you're right. You're damn right I'm not you.
The good news is that now Janelle's ex, Juror, has custody
Nobody
of
could
the
be
baby.
you.
Gerald, how did you get custody of your son?
I had to keep fighting through the court system. She wouldn't, every time we went to court, she'd cry and wouldn't say half in court.
Wow.
Without no proof.
This is a grimy ass woman.
Her word against my word. But I kept fighting, and I finally got custody of my son.
When Janelle realized that everybody saw through her face, she started crying. And this is how Steve advised her.
Gotta go get some help. I love my son and I hate my son.
Yeah.
I don't like to look at him for
Yeah,
a
you
long
need some
period
serious
of
help,
time.
lady.
I'm not a bad-
Some serious help.
Be with me. And this is for
Yeah, you need serious help. You need counseling. You need therapy. You need a psychiatrist. You basically need the works. Like, I'm sorry to anyone that would treat their son like garbage. You either can seek help or just not have your kid at all. And I'm thankful that the dad got custody, but yo, this story here.
life.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. But the one thing I would say to you is I do see somebody that I think wants to make a change in their life. I think it's somebody that realizes they made mistakes.
And that's the kind of person
bad
Steve
mistakes.
Wilkos is. Like,
So, yeah, I
if
wanna help
he
you.
sees that
Number
you're
4,
in need
another
of it,
disgusting
you will
case that
get
involved
help.
a father molesting his own daughter unfolded when Kelly and her father Chester came on the show. Kelly said that her father raped her when she was only 13 years old. Chester, however, said that he only had sex with Kelly because he did not know that she was his daughter, and that it was consensual sex.
I've had doubts about Kelly being my daughter for years. I wanted a DNA test. I heard that Kelly might not be mine. Kelly's been in my life for about 38 years.
And that's a good enough reason to do what you did.
About 14 years old.
Let's now listen to Kelly's part of the story.
Wow.
Chester raped me from the age of 13 to the age of 18. It was a nightmare. My own father was raping his flesh and blood. I was in between 13 and 15 when I told my teacher. My teacher told the police, and then it started getting investigated.
After that investigation, Chester got arrested and served his time in prison. However, Chester still said that he did not know if Kelly was his daughter, and
Wow. For him to be investigated and still questions the doubt that she might be his daughter, and for him to do what he did, that's none of it makes it right. None of it, not even in the sane world, is that right. But you know, he did get investigated and he did serve time, so at least some justice was served.
this is how the DNA test turned out to be.
And guess what? Chester is your father.
I'm not no damn you know it.
Come to San Diego
And-
and check out Bridge Aquarium at
And
Scripps.
he is still
Powered by
denying
the
it.
world-class Scripps.
Now what?
You know it.
I told you.
I told you. What did you say? What is the result? I didn't hear it because you were running your mouth.
Chester,
You are the father.
You are Kelly's father.
Kelly was lucky enough to find a loving husband. Here's how Steve advised the couple.
Don't jump on and add to the list of men that have taken advantage of her, that abused her, that robbed her. Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
Good luck to you. I really hope things work out for you.
Number 5. Although it was too late in the case of Kelly, Julie took action quickly to stand up for her daughter and save her from an abusive dad. Julie said that her daughter came to her and complained that her father Michael was acting and touching her inappropriately. But Michael accused Julie of lying about him.
Acting inappropriately or trying to have sex with your daughter.
Yeah, none of that's true. None of it's true. This woman.
He told him.
Crazy.
He told him
she's really
himself.
crazy.
Your wife.
Yeah.
Michael said that Julie was accusing him only because she was jealous of his relationship with his children.
I don't know. The last 5 years,
What
she
sense does
has
that make?
given up brains on the kids and let me take over the kids. And ever since then, she's been jealous of the kids. Me and the kids' relationship.
But Julie completely disagreed with Michael. Have a look at how they...
I mean, you do have some women out there that could be jealous of the relationship the kids have with their father. You do have some women that's out there like that, but even still, how does it make sense? The amount of brain cells I lost watching this compilation. Oh my god.
They confronted each other.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a mom. If your daughter, well, actually, it was your daughter that came into me and told me that you've been trying to have sex with her for a couple of years, and you're mad because you're caught?
You put me out of the house and then bring me back into the house?
It was winter. I felt
Why would
bad
you
for
put me back in the house with the
Because
kids?
at nighttime,
Seriously.
I stayed up making sure that you weren't doing anything. I was watching you everywhere you went.
And everyone was
she was
shocked
watching
when
you like a
Michael's
hawk, my
test
God.
results were announced.
Have you ever had physical contact with your daughter for your own sexual gratification? He answered no, and the results for his lie detector test is that Michael did not tell the truth.
After her
I
doubts were
knew it.
confirmed by the
I
lie
knew
detector
it.
test, Julie couldn't control her anger and she lashed out at Michael. But Steve stepped in and kicked Michael off the stage.
What the? Wait, you gonna try and say that you ain't even tried out with her? And I look like a bad girl, you get the hell out of
promise you
here.
I never did.
You better get out
I
of my
promise
face.
you I never did.
Look, you came and look stupid.
At every moment
Yeah,
she
you
said,
did look stupid, my
She came to
God.
me,
Oh, my
I
goodness.
took it seriously,
To any man.
and this guy failed. And with
No
that,
wonder you
you
didn't win.
dirtbag, creepy dad, get the out of here.
These were the 5 dirtiest
Facts.
parent-child moments on Steve Wilkos Show.
Oh my
If you liked the
God.
video, please let us know in the comments below. Also, check out 5 worst cheaters that ever came on the show by clicking on the screen.
That may be
Until
next
next time.
Oh, that may be next. That may be next. Assuming the fact that I don't get flack for this one. But yo, these stories about the worst parents. Some people are not meant to have kids. I'm starting to see that vividly and clearly. Like, some people are not meant to be parents. Because you do have parents that will go above and beyond for their kids. And then there are some that's like, oh, I have a kid. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. I'm not even going to acknowledge him and blah, blah, blah. Go about life as usual. So, but to the parents that's out there that's going to war and going above and beyond for their kids, my hat's off to you. Because you're breaking the cycle of children falling into the statistics. And you're doing everything in your power to protect them. So for that, I got to give credit where credit is due. And we need more parents like that in the world. Not like these mofos. These mofos here. Hoo-wee. But yo, let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. Right now, I've lost so much brain cells just trying not to cringe at these parents on this compilation. But I want to know, who do y'all think was the worst parent out of all of the 5 people that was listed, who was the worst? Let me know in the comment section down below. But as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And don't forget to tell your peoples across the globe. Come kick it with your boys just one good solid time. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share. And you already know, with the media of social, media de social. I don't even know if that's a real meaning, but y'all get what I'm saying. Hit your boy up right over yonder. And this is your boy Blaze here saying Chuck the Deuce. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.